In rural St. Patrick lies the quiet community of River Sallee, a place that is rich in culture and community camaraderie. Its people are talented, and having a proper place to harness these talents is what's lacking. This is why MP for St. Patrick East, the Honourable Pamela Moses, has made an intervention to transform the River Sallee Community Centre into a resource and training centre. But a lot of work will have to be done.
You know, we had tennis board, people used to come and play games, and I think they used to do some kind of a domestic work inside there. They run into cookery and different sort of things to take place in this community centre before it come into this condition.
Some time back they used to have camp for the kids. They would come here during the school holidays and, you know, have those camps where they can come and learn different stuff. But I don't even see it going on anymore. So I think that the relevant authorities, that they should really take on the initiative to make sure that it's been put to proper use.
Well, the River Sallee Community Centre is one of the largest buildings in the entire community, and you know, it has lost a lot of its glory. You know, it's in need of refurbishment. It's in need of a whole makeover.
As it stands, the centre has been taken over by residents who have made it their home. The condition of the building is deplorable and not usable for community activities. Added to that, the centre is a registered national hurricane shelter, but its current state makes it unsafe for residents in the event of a disaster.
We are in the process of trying to find housing for them. And we did apply to the Basic Need Trust Fund for a total renovation project.
But the community has a vision for something better, a place that they can be proud of, where both the old and young can gather for self-development and fellowship.
My hope is bring young people to do little arts and craft and little things in the centre. You understand? And we want a proper committee to manage the community centre, because the community centre, everybody inside the community centre doing what they want. So we want a proper committee. So then when they put a proper committee in the place, the community centre could be under control.
Well, I would like to see positive things take place in it, in terms of training for people and stuff like that.
And some people just using it for their own convenience instead of the community using it. So we'd like the centre to be used by the community once more.
MP Moses says the age of traditional community centre operations of just parties and events is over, and a new era for purposeful use must begin.
Things like exercise units, training for young people so that they can become great athletes. You know, that is the home of Hard Rock, the footballers, and so they have requested, you know, a nice gym outfit. The women in the area are desirous of doing sewing, you know, yes, and lots of arts and craft, and make their little basic seasoning. It's a community that grows a lot of their local seasoning. So they now want to do bottling, and there's space in the building. It's large.
The Basic Needs Trust Fund has been contacted to provide funding for the River Sallee Community Centre refurbishment project. A community needs assessment has been done.
We're really here to find out what the needs of the community are in general, to collect data, economic data, social data, likes, dislikes, you know, those type of things about the community.
We are very grateful to BNTF for responding to the call to improve that community centre so that it can benefit the people.
In close proximity to the community centre is the River Sallee Preschool, which is in dire need of some serious upgrade work. This project has already been approved by the BNTF and work will begin soon. This is a much-needed project as the school was being used for parties and other functions because the community centre is inhabited by residents in the area.
All the parties, all the block, all the bingo, everything happens on the primary school. And that seriously puts the children at a disadvantage when you have to come in Monday morning and readjust furniture and try to piece together your classroom every time something happens over the weekend. And that is because the community centre is just so not inaccessible but inconvenient for use. So hopefully once that is addressed, then the issue of the primary school and the primary school refurbishment can be looked at.
We've asked BNTF to improve the preschool. It's really too small, and the community needs a daycare center as well. So we want to combine all of these things together.
Overall, the community of River Sallee is looking forward to better things for themselves and their children. With plans to transform the community center into a resource and training center, we will soon see the coming on stream of programs that will support small businesses in the area, training for young men and women, and facilities to promote the health and well-being of residents. For State of Affairs, I am Abigail McIntyre.